Good night, good night, good night, family. Listen, I want to share this right quick, and I want you to be encouraged if anyone is experiencing this type of behavior. Um, they start rumors on you. Folks start rumors on you. They lie on your name, right? Jezebel is on the loose. That's what I'm gonna say. If you're experiencing this, you are a person who you're a free thinker. You're independent, you're self motivated, or you're someone who's like, you just stay to yourself, you do your own thing, you're in your own little zone. And there's folk who will watch you in that zone. And because of that level of independence, you come across as if, you know, you're curious, you're just like you're set apart and people can see that. And there's some people where they can't figure out how to penetrate your life. People get jealous of that. They get jealous of your resilience. They get jealous of the fact that you just come across as if you got something that they don't have, if you got something going on that they don't have. And even quite sometimes you'll see somebody, sometimes people can come and they'll ask you a question, oh, what do you do? And you might answer the question, and then after you answer the question, you'll see this like, well, I do, they'll start bringing up what they do, but you didn't even ask them what they do because you really don't care, because it's none of your business, right? It's almost as if people try to size you up and compare themselves to you. I want you to be encouraged when you're just in your own lane. You ain't bothering nobody, and you get folk that come and they ask you all these questions. They want to know more about you. And really, that's because they've been discussing you in private, right? They've been discussing you in private. And it's like they want to, sometimes people can figure out, they're trying to figure out how they can bring you down a notch. And then again, you have somebody who has a wicked Jezebel spirit. They've gone and they spread rumors on you. One of the greatest signs that somebody is jealous of you, they will start rumors out of nowhere. Especially like, let's say you're a newcomer to a job or to a group or something like that. So everyone knows everybody, but you're like the newcomer. There's gonna be somebody there that maybe if they don't like you, or if they get a vibe or something about you just makes them feel inferior, without you saying that, they just have this feeling because of your energy, because life is spiritual. So people can feel the power that you walk in, even though you don't maybe look like you are powerful or walk around like that. People just feel that, and they don't like how you make them feel, because you carry this thing about yourself where you just demand respect. Your presence just demands respect, and you're a respectful person, but people don't want to respect you sometimes, or they want to look at you and say, who does she think she is, or who does he think he is, because your presence is just your everything, your vibe, everything about your spirit. You're probably a loving, nice, calm person, a person who's always joyful, or you don't mean anybody any harm. You want to see everybody happy. You mind your own business, but there are people who are watching you when you carry this type of energy about yourself. And sometimes what someone would do is there'll be, a dark spirit, there'll be a dark spirit in the realm, and the enemy will use whoever he's able to get to whispering on your name. There are silent whisperers. They won't say anything to you because they don't know you, right? So when you see them face to face, or the silent whisperers, whoever the enemy's going to use, they'll, you may be cordial with everybody. Nobody really knows you. They may try to say some words to you or try to talk to you to get into your business a little bit. But when you have that wall up, like, okay, enough is enough. Let me do my thing. You're not really trying to be friends with them or none of that. When you turn your back, they're going to whisper on your name. That's a coward, and that's somebody that's jealous and envious of you. That's somebody who has a dark spirit. Jezebel is on the loose, and the reason they start rumors about you, because they are jealous of you, and they want to turn other people against you. And so what they do is, before they have the boldness to come to you, because there will be some lashing out, but before the lashing out takes place, they have to gather some other folk, turn other folks against you as well, because again, I say they are cowards. So therefore, they know you didn't do anything to them. There's no reason for them to have any type of conversation with you. You're doing your own thing. So what they have to do is they silently work behind the scenes against you. They don't like that strength. And really, they're working against God, right? They don't like that strength. And so once they are able to flip at least one or two or three or more people, once they are able to bewitch their minds and flip them, then you're going to either see somebody else reach out to you because somebody else's mind is going to be bewitched, and then they'll have a conversation with you, but you'll be able to discern. If you're a seer, if you're discerning, you'll be able to tell, this don't even make sense what they're saying. Why is this person reaching out? And they may try to get someone to reach out to you that has a more personal relationship with you or has some type of communication with you, to get that way your guards will be let down. But if you pay attention to the conversation, they may be asking you questions, more try to find out more about yourself, right? Trying to get you to reveal more about yourself. And that's also that person is going to go back to the group and say, well, it's like this or whatever, it's like that, because that main whisperer, that main witch, that Jezebel spirit is the one who's behind it all. And they want to see your confidence be broken. They want to see that joy, that smile that you walk in. They're sitting back watching. They want to see that broken, but they get other people who are weak in mind, who are not sharp discerning. They get other people to try to do their dirty work, right? And so when you see situations like this, it can be any place. It could be you attending. You could have a friend that you've known for over 20 something years, or a longtime friend, and that friend could may have opened up a restaurant or something like that, and you go and visit that friend's restaurant, and then it could be some people that he has working there, his team, or people that he has working, and then so you start letting him know, hey bro, I ain't seen you in so long. I'm gonna start patronizing your restaurant. And so y'all having a good conversation, talking, and it could be that one witch employee watching that whole conversation, and they don't like that, and so you go back the next time, and they try to, they act weird with you, or they try to be watching your interactions and stuff like that. You go back the next time, you never know. People, these spirits are just, they watch the people of God, wicked people, and it's who the enemy, whose temple the enemy can use. And you got to remember, every soul is not a soul of light. There were wheat that were sown amongst the tares, right? And so when you see these behaviors where people are acting out in any circumstance, it can even be in the church. It could be in the church, because remember, the true church is the body of Christ, right? Not the building. So when you witness this, you begin to discern these type of behaviors, um, love yourself enough to just cut it right then and there. Whatever it is, walk away from it. Love yourself enough to walk away and not put yourself in atmospheres like that, because you don't deserve that. And what'll happen is it'll keep pulling and draining on your energy. Walk away. Real recognizes real. And anytime somebody is a true man or woman of God, they're going to be able to recognize Jezebel when she comes to sow discord, because what Jezebel is, she is a whisperer. That is how you quickly identify. One way you can quickly identify a spirit of Jezebel. It likes control. You can be the boss or the CEO of your own company, and you got a Jezebel spirit among you. That spirit is going to try to find a way to control what you're doing. It's going to make you feel drained. It's going to overshadow you. It's going to question everything you do. It's going to monitor all of your relationships, how your business, everything you do is always going to have some type of input, micromanaging and stuff like that, but one way to really identify a Jezebel spirit among you is when they start to silently whisper, and they will whisper lies. They lie on innocent people. They try to destroy innocent people. When Ahab wanted Nabal's field, what did Jezebel do? His crafty wife, she told him, you're the king, what, just take it, and then she orchestrated a plan to have an innocent man murdered. She went and hired two liars that would lie on Nabal, accuse him of doing something that he did not do, and had this man took this man's life, innocent man's life, simply because they coveted something that he owned. They coveted his possessions, you see. And so I just wanted to throw that out there. Whenever you start to feel that weird energy, don't put yourself back in that atmosphere. Remove yourself from that atmosphere. You don't deserve that. Love yourself enough, and you don't have to give nobody no explanation. I don't care if it was somebody that maybe have been a friend to you, and then the people who now they've got connected to them, that you ain't vibing with them because you see the demonic energy, and you don't deserve that. You just remove yourself away from it. Because you don't mean nobody no harm, but you'd be surprised to know just how evil people are. You can be a good person. They can be people that really like you, people that talking about you that really like you. And here come this negative spirit that's with that group of people that like you, and they flip them people's mind. They flip them folk mind, and the one who putting their mouth on you don't even really know you like that. So you just let it go. Don't try to explain yourself, because oftentimes these are narcissistic groups. And when you get somebody who is connected to a narcissist, a Jezebel spirit, and they're under the influence of that spirit, even though they might seem like a good person, and you might seem like you like their spirit, and you might say, well, if I could just get the T, if I could just get the B, if I could just get the C and talk to them. They may talk to you if you get them one-on-one, but if they go back and they're still connected with that Jezebel spirit, that's showing you they have no discernment, because a child of light is never going to feel comfortable rolling with a spirit of darkness. You're not going to feel comfortable with somebody who has such a dark spirit like that. The two, or that's just like oil and water. They don't mix. You know, you will never mix and mesh like that. So anybody who is connected to somebody who has a Jezebel spirit, that means their minds are also being influenced and being controlled. So everything you say to them, eventually it's gonna go back in that Jezebel spirit. It's gonna pull it out of them, you know, and you just gonna it's gonna be frustrating for you. So you gotta cut people off. You don't gotta say nothing. You don't gotta give no explanation. Just move out. Just move out of the way. Go. Keep doing your own thing. Keep doing your own thing, and keep rebuking that devourer, and thank God for opening your eyes, right? But they spread rumors on you because they are jealous of you. Jezebel is on the loose. So we rebuke Jezebel in the name of Jesus. We condemn every tongue that rises against us in judgment, Father. Your word said this is the heritage of the servants of the Lord. Let every negative thing spoken against us be turned to positive in Jesus' name. Have a blessed night, people of God. And just remember, move around these serpent seeds. They're out here. They're out here galore. You don't have to do nothing to them. You don't have to do nothing to some people. And they're just trying to start trouble with children of light. But you just move around and hold your peace and keep moving around them. Okay, your little country bumpkin is sleepy. My eyes is getting sleepy. I'm going to bed. Y'all have a blessed night. God bless you. If nobody told you that they loved you, I'm telling you, your little country bumpkin sister loves you. God is love. The DNA of the Father is love. Where there is no love, there is no God. And you can test love because it'll be fake. Fake love can't pretend for too long. You test that love, you'll feel the energy of it. Say something good that's happened. Talk about something good that's happened in your life, and quickly watch the tone, the eyes, how people move, see how they operate. Watch people when they see they copy your every move. That's not love. That's envy, baby. That's it. That's envy being exposed. They start copying everything you do. And after they start copying everything you do, or you don't give them your attention, and you're going to see them trying to pull your name into some drama, into some chaos. Or you may see them trying to throw slams for you, try to be smart like you ain't got discernment. You may pick up on it, but still don't give it your attention. Then you may see them come back. If you ain't paying them no attention, you may see them come back and trying to give you a compliment. It's like they are, what I said this morning, it's an unhealthy obsession. And you can see it. It's so clear to see now. It's so clear to see. You ain't weird. The character, the behavior of what they're doing is weird. It's not normal. It is not normal for people to be whispering about somebody they don't know, especially folk who are in their 50s and 60s, and these are age folk, be whispering about folk, starting rumors on folk. That's not normal. It's evil. It's a very, very evil thing for people to be envious and jealous of folk like that at that age, and still walking around with envy and jealous and divisiveness and trying to sow seeds of discord. They've been in the earth all them years. They should know how to try to sow seeds of love and to unify. But yeah, you get so much of the evil opposition. You just remove yourself from it. Keep vibing high. Keep thinking positive. Keep trusting in the Lord. right? Keep staying 10 toes down in the word. So anyway, I'm sleepy. Y'all have a blessed night. I love you.